few minutes before we went on air. This is back to live coverage now, and it's the men's 800 metres, 2 laps of the track. The meeting record 142.61 by Wilson Kipketer. 24 years ago. I don't think that'll be under threat here, not in this breeze. Patryk Dobek of Poland is the pacemaker. Peter Bol is in 7 with Marco Arop. Bol, of course, 4th in the Olympic Games. Arop of Canada, semi-finalist in Tokyo, but a very impressive winner at the Prefontaine meeting last Saturday. Here is Patryk Dobek. What a sensation he's been, the Pole, this year. Former 400-metre hurdler. He's never run an 800 before February. He took the bronze medal in Tokyo. Quite astonishing. Ferguson Rotich goes in lane 5, the Olympic silver medalist. Second last Saturday in Eugene. By the way, this is almost a copy of the Olympic final in Tokyo. Just about everybody is here, including Emmanuel Korir there, the Olympic champion, 44.2 400-metre runner. That's why he won that slowish final in Tokyo. Gabriel Toual of France, 7th in Tokyo. The 23-year-old was only 2nd in the French championships. And Clayton Murphy, who was 9th in Tokyo, said he just ran a dreadful tactical race. Had a chat with him this morning. Tuwai shares lane 2 with Tuka. Hasn't raced since the 6th of July, Cornelius Tuwai, over 7 weeks ago. Will he come into this fresh or a little bit ring rusty? Amel Tuka, 2nd in the World Championships 2 years ago. He's 6th in Tokyo. And Adrian Ben of Spain, well, he's improving rapidly. The Spanish champion, 5th in Tokyo. And a good 1500 earlier on this season, a 3:37 performer. But Emmanuel Korir, coached by Paul Areng, who won the Seoul Olympics back in 1988, was 3rd in Prix last Saturday. So they get underway here, and I don't know whether or not they'll be able to go with the pace in these breezy conditions. You can see the flags there, top of picture, blowing reasonably healthily as they head into the back straight and break from lanes now. There's been talk of Peter Bol wanting a really quick time here tonight, but I don't know if he will go for that. In fact, no, he slots in right at the back of the field. As Bol is one of the smaller of these men, and Sieradzki takes them through 400. What looked a fairly nippy 24.5, but nobody else is up for it. That's a 7 or 8 metre gap back to Arop in 2nd place. He's a huge fella, the Canadian 22-year-old Pan Am Games champion 2 years ago. As they come into the home straight, Steve, the pacemaker looking behind him there, but that 6 or 7 metre lead is really not helping too much.
Yeah, he's trying to stay with the lights that are pacing him, but the others weren't that interested. And it's Arop as ever. He's such a lovely runner, and he likes being in front, and that's where he finds himself. And he's actually opened up a little bit of a lead here. Rotich chasing him, Korir in a good place. As you said, Bol slotted in at the back, which was a bit surprising to see. Now, Arop will stay strong here. The question is, the others just starting to chase him down now, but can he hang out there in front?
Well, they should have learned their lesson from Prix 5 days ago, 6 days ago, because he did this there. He dominated and ran a very strong, stayed strong down the home straight. 78 seconds at 600 metres. They are beginning to close on him. Bol's got a lot of running to do at the moment, and Tuka in the yellow looking strong in 4th place. But Arop, has he saved something for the home straight? The Olympic champion Korir coming back at him with that familiar nodding of the head. The gap behind them, back to Ferguson Rotich, is growing all the time, but Arop stays in the lead and takes the win by half a metre or so from the Olympic champion. And that time, well, that's not bad at all in these conditions. 1:44.52. Most of this field have run considerably quicker than that, but in these gusting conditions, high up above Lausanne, that is really strong running. And Arop getting just reward there for taking the race to the others. They really should have learnt their lessons. If they didn't race against him, they should have watched the race in Eugene last Saturday. And that's another big win.
Yeah, well done him. You're right, Tim. I think he may have run very close to negative splits there, but it was a really controlled race. Didn't go with the pace. Then he got going. The others let him go way too much, really. No, they know what he's like. They know how strong he is running from the front. And then when he got to 200 to go, you think, all right, they're coming. But no, he just can manage to... It's not so much changing pace. It's just maintaining really strongly. Look at that, Korir giving it everything, the Olympic champion, but can't quite get there. Just rewards for Arop though. 1:44 5 exactly. But I reckon it was, as I said, very, very close to negative splits there. But nonetheless, you've got to read the conditions, haven't you? You've got to, pacemaker's too quick, I'm sitting back, and then you've got to work out how best to go against the wind, with the wind, sit in, and he was the one who got it right tonight.
And nobody else really got a sniff at that leading pair. There was a big gap behind Korir there, but another big win for the Canadian Arop, ahead of the Olympic champion Korir, the Olympic bronze medalist Rotich back in